Hey everybody, it's Mr. Stoltano. I'm unfortunately sending you this video update because I have just tested positive for COVID. So I will be out for a few days, but it's really important to me and it was really important to the other forensic science teachers as well that you guys are able to have the full time on this project and to really enjoy it. So even though I'm not feeling the best, I'm still doing this video anyway because I just want you guys to be able to enjoy and do this. Um, that being said, on the day that you go out to the crime scene, which is going to be on Tuesday, hopefully you watch this before then. Um, the um, the forensic science, one of the other forensic science teachers are going to take you out to the scene. So they're actually going out of their way and taking time out of their day where they could be doing other things like planning or grading or things like that, just to make sure that you guys are able to go out and do the proper crime scene and things like that because I'm out. So when you see them, all that to say, please just thank them and please listen carefully to their directions because there's no like second crime scene day, right? You're going out that day. So make sure that you get everything you need to get while you're out there and that you listen carefully to the directions that you need and that you follow along here because I'm going to explain it as well for here. Okay. Before we get to what you're doing in the crime scene, just a reminder, I am posting this presentation we looked at in class. I'm posting it in Classroom, and linked on it is this availability schedule. That was really important because it has when the people are available, right? Who you're going to go see. And I'm also posted your group members in Classroom. So remember, if you're in a group of 3, each person needs to at least go see 1 suspect and 3 witnesses. So all of you in your group are supposed to see 4 of the witness suspect combination and then see the other people as well. But at the very least, you want to see, each person wants to see 1 suspect and 3 witnesses. But there are 4 suspects, so one of you instead will have to do 2 suspects and 2 witnesses. So remember, everyone's got to do that. And the biggest thing is making sure you go see all 4 witnesses. Now you have several days to do that. That's not as much of a time crunch. You got the 18th, 19th, 20th, 23rd. All the days that are listed here, you'll have essentially. But the reason why I bring it up now is because you want to look at that availability schedule with your group, and you need to make a plan of who's going to go see who, because I'm not going to be available to sign the warrants. But when you see that teacher who's taking you out to the crime scene, I believe for you guys it's Miss Waduda, she will be able to sign those for you, but you need to have them at the ready, right? So you need to make sure that you have those ready to go. Um, I mean, like they'll be available in class when you on Tuesday, so you need to sort of like plan accordingly when you evaluate the crime scene to also come back in and get those warrants ready and signed and good to go. That way you can leave during your study hall, during lunch, or I have a feeling they're probably going to put you in the pack possibly on other days besides Tuesday that I'm not there. So on those days, you can use that as your pass to go out and continue conducting your investigation, right? You don't want to be put behind. This is a 200-point project. You want to make sure you stay on time. So all that to say, plan accordingly and make sure you communicate with your group members. Get the word out that you have to make sure that you plan that. Really collaborate together, make a plan for that. Okay, so then just a reminder as well of the duties. Right? If you're in a 3-person group, then that means that, like we said, each person will need to talk to 3 suspects and 1 suspect. I mean, 3 witnesses, 1 suspect, and one of those people will actually have to talk to 2 suspects and 2 witnesses because there's 4 suspects and you need to get through all 4. Okay. But anyway, so if you're in a 3-person group, 1 person is the evidence collector, and then another person is the photographer. Remember, in evaluating the crime scene, those people travel together. So those people travel together, and let's say there's 15 pieces of evidence. The evidence collector will have 15 entries on their log, but that means the photographer will have over 30 entries on their log because they'll have a close-up and a medium shot, right? Those are 2 separate lines on the log for the same piece of evidence, and they'll have a panoramic shot, right? So the photographer will have more entries, at least while we're going to the crime scene. So make sure you guys are traveling together, those 2 roles. Sketcher, or the sketcher of one group will work together with the sketcher of another group to really measure the scene. Don't forget not just to measure the perimeter, but also to get your compass indicator, like your general direction of north, right? You want to make sure that you measure a couple of pieces of evidence from 2 fixed points, right? So usually you pick a couple of walls that won't be moving anytime soon. And you need the date, the time, the person doing it, the address, all those good things that we did a long time ago. So just a reminder on that. I'm sure the teacher taking you out will remind you as well, but it's good to just know the way you don't miss it. And if you're in a 4-person group, that means that 2 of the people will be sketchers, and they'll split the duties that way. We'll go into more detail with that, but for now, just know that in a group of 4, 2 of the people are sketchers. Okay, so that's kind of the main things we need to know. So for Tuesday, we need to know that decide amongst your group who is doing which role. You need to go out and do it at the crime scene, and you need to also figure out who is going to be interviewing who, so that you can get those warrants ready in case you won't be able to see a forensic science teacher for a couple of days after. Okay, I'm sorry that I don't get to see you guys to go and do this. I really hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to really go and interview those suspects and witnesses whenever you can. Collect as much evidence as possible. Somebody in the group needs to bring a binder, right, so you can collect all of the information together. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon. I'm hoping I'll be allowed to come back by Friday. We'll see how it goes. But feel free to shoot me emails with any questions you have. I'm certainly around. Just feeling like not the best and not allowed to come in technically until the 5 days, which will be hopefully Friday, if I'm feeling okay by then. All right. Make sure you spread the word. Make sure everyone gets a chance to see this video prior, especially in your group, so that we can all be prepared. Thanks.